Sawadee Kop! Welcome to Break Time with Monte. Today's story, oil price falls again. What's happening? Updated. Last June, oil was over $100 in international markets. Today, it is closer to $70. What's going on? Oil price falls again. What's happening? Last June, oil was over $100 a barrel in international markets. Today, it is closer to $70. What's going on? The Washington Post explains, as you would expect, it is a matter of too much supply and too little demand. But the reasons are interesting. On the supply side, a big reason is that the United States is once again a major oil producer, largely due to new technology allowing oil companies to profitably get oil from shale deposits. Canada, too, is producing more oil, as is Russia. At the same time, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, has just announced it will not cut production despite the oversupply, and this caused oil prices to drop significantly yesterday. On the demand side, slumping economies in key parts of the world, particularly in Europe and Japan, have cut consumption. Finally, the Washington Post says fuel-efficient cars have also reduced the demand for oil. But there is more to it than this. Why did OPEC keep production high, even though member countries knew this would keep oil prices low? This story from AFP explains. Oil price slumps as OPEC targets U.S. shale. London. The 12-nation Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, opted Thursday to keep its collective production ceiling at 30 million barrels per day, where it has stood for 3 years. The oil market has shed more than a third of its value since mid-June. Depressed by plentiful supplies, the stronger dollar and demand fears in a faltering global economy. OPEC kingpin Saudi Arabia and other monarchies of the Gulf were opposed to any production cuts, seeking instead to counter the rise of U.S. shale oil, which is more expensive to produce, according to analysts, and which is eating into OPEC's market share. OPEC is dominated by Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, who also have the highest tolerance for low oil prices due to the economies of scale generated by their huge super fields, said analyst Nick Campbell at British-based consultancy Inspired Energy. Therefore, in order to combat low demand and a new supply threat, both mainly in the United States, the trick is to drop your price. Technological innovations have unlocked shale resources in North America and raised daily U.S. oil output by more than 40% since 2006, but at a production cost which can be 3 or 4 times that of extracting Middle Eastern oil. U.S. shale producers' costs are estimated to be much higher than most OPEC producers, and therefore, by pushing the oil price lower, they are hoping to drive the higher cost current producing wells to the margin and, more importantly, stop new sites developing, added Campbell. Sunday morning update. What does this mean to you? Pump prices down by 0.60 baht on Sunday. PTT PLC and Bangkok Petroleum PLC, the two state-owned market leaders, have cut the pump prices of petrol and gasohol in Bangkok by 0.60 baht a liter, effective on Sunday. Diesel and E85 gasohol prices remain unchanged, and the new prices are, you can look at the chart below and see what the new prices are. Now today's vocabulary. Analyst, analyst, ceiling, ceiling, collective, collective, combat, combat, consultancy, consultancy, consumption, consumption, counter, counter, current, current, demand, demand, deposit, deposit, depress, depress, dominated, dominated, economies of scale, economies of scale, efficient, efficient, estimated, estimated, extract, extract, extraction, extraction, faltering, faltering, formation, formation, fracking, fracking, fracturing, fracturing, generate, generate, global, global, hydraulic, hydraulic, innovation, innovation, kingpin, kingpin, margin, margin, monarchy, monarchy, oppose, oppose, opt, opt, output, output, oversupply, oversupply, particularly, particularly, plentiful, plentiful, production, production, profitably, profitably, reduce, reduce, resources, resources, shale, shale, shed, shed, significantly, significantly, sight, sight, slump, 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 supply, supply, target, target, threat, threat, tolerance, tolerance, trick, trick, unlock, unlock. That's today's story and vocabulary. You have a great day. I'll see you next time here on Break Time with Monte.